Now home for the Somali National Alliance, a powerful grouping of clan armies. And a warning today from the most important warlord, Mohammed Farah Caydiid, who's rejected suggestions that an extra 3,000 UN troops are needed to help distribution of aid.
I don't think it's necessary to have other 3,000 in Somalia. I don't think. What they will solve? Our police can solve this problem because we know our country, our people, how to deal with security and order.
An aid worker had described the famine here as brutal. Even that did not prepare us for what we were about to see. Truly, these are the most wretched in a continent grown numb with suffering. The Sheikh was reciting the Yasin verse from the Quran. These were the last moments for Muhammad Ibrahim, just 3 years old. It's a verse dedicated to children. His mother and 2 brothers could do little but watch. Faduma said her child seemed all right yesterday. It's just over a week since...
Galan tuga damayti tuga da doorka ku jirta marxeexan iyo tuugada ida aanti unti unun hatta dhibaatada saqabna inti un haradon hatta qoyne dhibaatada saqabna bukungna teelano sida anta roogna shoota saka noolna hatta ku dhimadu waysangna.
In Rome, Mohamed Sanoun and Catherine Bertini of the UN's World Food Programme announced that from now on all UN operations would be coordinated by them. And they also announced that another 72,000 tons of aid had been approved for Somalia. That's in addition to 40,000 tons already delivered to the beleaguered country. But the food so far shipped by the UN and airlifted by the Americans has only scratched the surface, and the extra shipments are estimated to be only half what is required. The biggest problem on the ground remains security. 500 Pakistani soldiers under the UN flag are due to arrive soon to police shipments into Mogadishu, and the UN has sanctioned the dispatch of another 3,500 armed guards. But the deployment of more UN guards has been criticized by Somali faction leaders, who say it's unnecessary and will be resisted. UN officials in Somalia have already been shot at, with 2 injured in an attack on Friday. Without the backing of the warring factions, this is unlikely to be the last such incident. The hope is that the UN will be able to flood famine-stricken Somalia with enough food to ensure that its value to the various armed factions falls, making